So yesterday we discussed about electric field in a uniform, we discussed about torque in a uniform electric field, and today we are going to discuss about dipole in a non-uniform electric field. So as we discussed earlier also, what is non-uniform electric field? In which the field lines are not close. They are not equidistant. See, these field lines are closer, so it will have a strong electric field. These field lines are weaker, farther, so it will have a weak electric field, right? So a non-uniform electric field is the electric field at some places the field lines will be very, very close, and at some places the field lines will be farther. So wherever the field lines will be crowded, we say that this is the region of strong electric field and hence strong force, and wherever the field lines are farther, we say that it is a region of weaker electric field. So what we have done, we have taken a non-uniform electric field. Right? So I hope you can see the diagram. So in this diagram, these field lines are closer, these field lines are farther. It means this region has strong electric field and this region has weak electric field. So whenever we are keeping a dipole, we are keeping a dipole at an angle theta, right? So yesterday we studied that minus q charge will experience a force in this direction because the electric field is headed towards right. Right means this side is plus, origin is this side, and this side is minus. So if we are keeping a negative, dipole ka negative charge is this side, so it will get accelerated towards left. Positive charge plus q will experience a force in right, minus q will experience a force towards left, and due to this there is a combination of minus qe plus qe, and it tends to turn the dipole. That is what we have learned yesterday also, right? But the field was uniform. Because the field was uniform, so the dipole will rotate, right? Depending on at which angle it is kept. We also discussed about stable equilibrium and unstable equilibrium. If it is at angle 0 degree, it is stable equilibrium. And if it turns, still torque is 0, then it is unstable equilibrium. Now, but today what we have taken, we have kept the dipole in a non-uniform electric field. ये side का force will be stronger as compared to ये side का force. So what will happen due to this? The dipole will turn as well as there will be translational motion also. Why? It will turn because it consists of equal and opposite forces on both the sides. Minus q and plus q will turn. But this is the region of weak electric field, this is the region of strong electric field. Because it is a region of strong electric field, more force will be experienced. So ऐसे turn करेगा and turn करते करते it will move also. Translational motion will also take place from weaker region of electric field to stronger region of electric field. The expression remains same. Torque will remain same. Torque will be Pe sin theta and potential energy will be minus Pe cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1. Everything else expressions remain same. Only thing torque will, the dipole will move, turn and move also. It will cover up a distance also because it will have the tendency to move from weaker electric field, weaker force to stronger force or stronger region of electric field, right? So today we are also going to solve some numericals based on tau is equals to Pe sin theta, right? So I hope all of you are sitting with your notebook and pen, and if you are not having, you may arrange one. So I'll dictate you some questions and you may solve one or two numerical based on energy, based on torque, right? Yes, write down a question. Don't copy the question, just write down what is given. An electric dipole when held at 30 degree with respect to uniform electric field of 10 raised to power 4 Newton per coulomb. Theta is given as 30 degree and uniform electric field is given as 10 raised to power 4 Newton per coulomb, right? Experiences a torque of 9 into 10 raised to power minus 26 Newton meter. 9 into 10 raised to power minus 26 Newton meter. Right? So calculate the dipole moment of the dipole. Right? Theta is given, electric field is given, torque is given, and you're supposed to find the dipole moment. We know that torque is P E sin theta, out of which torque is given, E is given, theta is given. You can calculate the value of dipole moment P. Please solve it. Electric field into sin 30, that is half. Solving, P comes out to be slight mistake, as answer is sent by some student. Please correct, do the correct calculations and solve it properly. Right? And after solving, we get final answer as 1.8 into 10 raised to power minus 29 coulomb meter. Please check your calculations. This is 1.8 into 10 raised to power minus 29. SI unit of dipole moment is charge into distance, that is coulomb into meter. I hope you have got the answer. Should we proceed? Yes, next numerical. An electric dipole consists of two opposite charges of magnitude 1 by 3 into 10 raised to power minus 7 coulomb. So, charge is given as 1 by 3 into 10 raised to power minus 7 coulomb, right? And separated by 2 centimeters. Separated means this is minus q, this is plus q, this is separation. So, whatever distance or whatever is the length of the dipole given, we will always take it as 2a. So 2a is given as 2 centimeter, that is 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter, right? The dipole is placed in an external field of 3 into 10 raised to power 7 Newton per coulomb. Electric field is given as 3 into 10 raised to power 7 Newton per coulomb, right? What maximum torque does the electric field exert on the dipole? What is the value of maximum torque that you are supposed to find? Q is given, 2a is given, E is given. You have to find the maximum torque. So what is the condition of maximum torque? Theta should be 90 degree. When theta is 90 degree, torque will be PE into 1. This value has to be the maximum. So what is torque? P into E. You have to solve simply about maximum torque. P you can easily find by Q into 2a. Tell me the answer. One by 3 into 10 raised to power minus 7 into 2 into 10 raised to power minus 2 into 3 into 10 raised to power 7. Solve and tell me the answer. It's very simple. Answer is 0.02. Answer is 0.02. Torque is, the SI unit is Newton meter. So the answer is 0.02 Newton meter. Right? I hope everyone has got the answer. It's very simple. Write down the next numerical. Calculate the electric field due to an electric dipole of length 10 centimeter. Calculate the electric field due to an electric dipole of length 10 centimeter. Length of the dipole is 10 centimeter. That is 10 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. 2a is this, so a will be 10 by 2. It could be required, so we are calculating this 5 centimeter or 5 into 10 raised to power minus 2 meter. Right? Yes. Calculate the electric field due to an electric dipole of length 10 centimeter having charges of 1 microcoulomb. Q is 1 microcoulomb. That is 10 raised to power minus 6. Coulomb. Micro is 10 raised to power minus 6. At an equatorial point 12 centimeter from the center of dipole. At an equatorial point. This is equatorial point. At a distance of, this is given as 12 centimeter. So we take this distance as R. Children, you have to be very, very careful, as in these type of questions, the length of dipole is also given. It could be in centimeter, it could be also in centimeter. So you have to identify which one is A or 2A and which one is R. So the distance of this equatorial point from the center of dipole is 12 centimeter. Can we ignore 10 centimeter with respect to 12? No, we cannot ignore. The formula discussed yesterday was electric field on equatorial point was P upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square plus A square raised to power 3 by 2. If A could be ignored, then this whole thing becomes R cube. But in this case, we cannot ignore A with respect to R. So we have to apply this formula and solve it. Right? So R is 12 centimeter. You can write it as 12 centimeter into 10 to the power minus 2 or 0.12 meter. Right? And what is A? A can be written as 0.05 meter. This is A. This is R. Put A and R here. We know the value. This is Q into 2A upon 4 pi epsilon naught or R square. What is R? 0.12 ka square plus A square. 0.05 ka square raised to power 3 by 2. You can solve Q into 2A also. So rather than writing Q into 2A, we'll write down the values directly. Right? So it will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught will be 9 into 10 raised to power 9 into Q. P is Q into 2A. So what is Q? 10 raised to power minus 6. 2A. 2A is 10 into 10 raised to power minus 2. You have to solve this value. Solve and tell me the answer. The calculation is a bit complex because we have to find power 3 by 2. But generally in these type of questions, perfect squares will be given. So you have to identify. Generally perfect square is given so that solving this power is easy. Right? So here we can write this as 0.12 ka square, 0.05 ka square, adding. This is the Pythagorean triplet, na? Part of Pythagorean triplet, 12, 5, 13. So can we not write this as 9 into, all 10s are there, 9 minus 6 is 3, plus 1, 4, 4 minus 2 is 2, divided by 0.13 ka square ka power 3 by 2. Please check, are you getting this or not? I hope you will get this. This is 12, 144, This is 0.25, adding you will get 0.169, that could be written as 0.13 ka square. So this square could be cancelled out easily by this, right? So what remains? 9 into 10 raised to power 2 upon, the square get cancelled, 0.13 raised to power 3. Now you have to solve this part. Tell me the answer. Yes, children. So after solving this whole part, we get 4.09 into 10 raised to power 5 Newton per Coulomb. This is your answer. You can also round it off to 4.1 into 10 raised to power 5 Newton per Coulomb. Please check. Final answer will be 4.09 into 10 raised to power 5. Now this is 09, so we can round it off to 4.1 also. Please check your calculations.